I don't know if Fire's Portal's actually bad in this deck, because it's more burn. But then Antonidas is your late game burn, isn't it? So, is there any extra ways we can generate cheap spells?
Jaina versus Rexa. Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
There is the free drop I mentioned previously, Tinker Town Technician, I believe he's called, which might be worth thinking about, because again it does give us more spare parts and gives us proactive spare parts, whereas with both of the other ones you're waiting for your death rattles to proc. Again, we could Primordial Glyph in anticipation for Flame Waker the following turn. We could just Sorcerer's Apprentice. Yes, but at SamKnowsHS you are applying common sense to the situation, so on that note, come work with me and I'll cancel the party and chat Hearthstone instead. Well, that's it. That's where the smart money is. That's what the smart play would be in that situation, but... Don't just go visit Sam and have a drink of tea or something. That's it. I'll get Kettle on, we'll chat some Hearthstone, we'll discuss the big issues of the day. Make it happen. Make the magic happen. But yeah, you should just throat ties out at Pram Dark and just say, right, well that's it. I'm making it more Christmassy than any party you've ever seen in your life. There's gonna be some next level Christmas going on. Volcanic Potion one time. Thought about a Blizzard's not terrible. Assuming he doesn't buff anything else, I'd quite like to see Huffer actually, just got full clear. Never Huffer. Primordial Glyph, by the way, is probably the best spell to go with Flame Waker ever. It's effectively 2 procs if you go for a cheap spell. I don't know what the likelihood of getting a 2 cost option is. I imagine pretty damn high. So, in your last place of work, you had 2 colleagues who you introduced to Hearthstone. It made it a more fun place to work. Yeah. A lot of people in my office are a little bit older, so don't really go in for playing children's card games. But it is what it is. Polymorph just in time for Savannah High main. Oh, Blizzard. I think Polymorph. Noise the Dream. Yeah, just again, I'm pretty much on my own with the Hearthstone thing. Nobody's bothered at all. None of my mates are bothered in real life. Nobody's bothered. So I'm fighting that battle on my own, unfortunately. Right, that happens. That happens. Throw some missiles at his face. Play a 1-drop. Get absolutely punished by Unleash the Hounds. But you know, it is what it is. We make some at work. And yeah, it's one of them. If I ever do get down to London, which is a place I want to visit from time to time. I've been before, but this was years ago. Then I'll have to hit you up with a cheeky phone call, see what you're doing, see what's going on. What have I done there? I've just randomly gone onto somebody's stream. I probably missed a line or 2 of chat because I don't actually know what happened there. Right. Do you know what hunters are really bad at doing? Healing. So, do we play the Mech or do we play the cheap spells? They don't do board clears very well. It might be a Reno deck, in which case we try, but putting him under severe pressure, putting him a fireball and this guy away from lethal seems good. Even if he unleashes or something, we can cope with it. It just puts him on ridiculous pressure. When Sam gets a BlizzCon, he'll buy his plane tickets to go to, since at that point Sam will be a rich streamer. That's it. I reckon we can only be... It'll be BlizzCon next year, I imagine, won't it? And then happy days. Right then. Hopefully our missiles don't shaft us. We need quite a lot of his missiles to be face here, actually. That would appear to not be face, can confirm. Do I set up for ping lethal? Yes, I do. Because how often do hunters have heal potential? He says getting Reno Jackson straight out of nowhere, but hopefully he doesn't. Yeah. And I could have tried to protect that, but like there was very little value to it. Yeah, there were ways he could taunt them, there were ways he could do bits and pieces. So by doing what we did, we massively protected against that.